If you say you killed Claudia in self-defense, you're just going to be sending yourself to prison. And you're going to force Sam and Carly to admit that they lied in their original statements.
Which would make their testimony a lie upon a lie.
Carly and Sam can sell it.
The cross-examination could get very
Please,
ugly.
Sonny, can you just stick to the cover story?
It's not a good option, but it's...
I made up my mind now. I don't want to talk about this. I'm pleading self-defense. It's the best way to help Michael and Dante.
Come on, Sonny, willingly sending yourself to prison? I mean, that's not going to help Michael or anybody else at this point.
The cops want me. If I say I killed Claudia, the investigation will be closed. That's good for Michael. Dante will get his bust. Hopefully one day he'll understand how bad I feel about the whole situation.
What about Michael? Michael's a ticking bomb right now. He's not going to let you take the fall. He'll do something desperate.
I'm not going to go to prison. Okay? If the trial goes south, I promise Carly that I'll disappear.
That's a huge risk. Once they get Dante on the stand and the jury hears his testimony, they're going to put guards on you. We might not be able to get you out of here.
The more Dante testifies, the further everybody's going to be from the truth, and that's good for Michael. Dante's a lot like me. All he's thinking about right now is a case. Maybe one day he'll be different. But if I say that I killed Claudia, he won't have to blame himself for sending me to prison. He was just doing his job. It's good for Michael.
What about you?
What do you mean, what about me?
What about you?
I'll vanish. But I'm not going to disappear from my kids completely. It takes a lot of the pressure off Michael. Listen to me. Okay, you got to understand. No. You got to just listen to what I'm saying. Okay. Here's the way we're going to do this. I'm going to say that I killed Claudia to protect Carly. The jury will buy it or they won't buy it. But it doesn't matter because it will be over. Michael and Dante can get on with their
lives. Hey, what are you doing here?
I was here trying to talk some sense into Dante.
Okay, so that's the problem. Because Dante's a cop and you cannot trust that guy. He can repeat anything that you say.
Somebody has to do something, all right? I told him he needed to lie at Sonny's trial. Say he falsified the evidence.
That's not going to happen.
You don't know that. You don't know that. He's all over the place. He wants to take Sonny down, but he doesn't want to send his father to prison.
I don't like Sonny's choices here. If he claims that he killed Claudia, he's going to prison. Or he's going to have to leave the country, which is not going to be good for Michael. And if Sonny somehow gets acquitted, the cops are still going to look at Michael for this.
No, they won't. They're just going to think that Sonny got away with it again. He'll be okay.
Okay. If Sonny says he killed Claudia, you're going to have to change your testimony to help him.
Are you worried that I won't be able to lie well enough to convince a jury?
No, I know that you're going to do what you have to do. I just wish Sonny would listen to Diane instead of doing this the hard way.
Okay, assuming the worst happens and Sonny has to leave the country before he can be locked up for killing Claudia, what happens then?
Well, we do what we can do to protect Michael and stop him from confessing.
I'm talking about you. Jason, what happens to you? Are you going to take over the business?
Yeah, I'm going to have to.
What about Dante?
He's going to come after me.
He's a cop. He's Sonny's son. How are you going to stop him?
You know what gets me about hospitals is that smell, man. It's like you can't get away from it. I don't mind the needles, the tubes, the never being alone, but that damn smell. I came up here to get some fresh air. I guess it wasn't exactly the best time of year to be doing that. And, not the safest height, either. Sure you saw how icy it is out here. Wouldn't take much for a guy to just slip right off. Especially one that needed to be shut up for good.